Hello, 45 Alpha Charlie Papa channel, and we are back from the fall 2021 Tulsa Wanemacher gun show. And if you ever get a chance, it is a spectacle all in itself. You're going to see stuff there that you've probably read about in books, have never heard of. There's just a wide variety of firearms there. One person on our crew bought a an 1812 Whitney musket. Eli Whitney's company, Whitney musket. We'll be featuring that one on the channel here in a few weeks when I go down and see the old gunsmith. But he picked that up. I picked up a Mark I Webley made in the 1890s in 455 Webley, still uncut cylinder, so it's a true 455 Webley. I was able to find some ammo for it. I also found some ammo for the rolling block I picked up in the spring. This is 43 Spanish. Unfortunately, that rolling block appears to be 43 Reformado, but I've got Reformado brass on order, and it's been on order since July. So I think I can take this apart, get it fire formed for that chamber. We'll get a different bullet on it because I think the bullet needs to be a little bit bigger than what's here, but I've got something to work with now, and that's something I didn't have before. Picked up a P83 magazine for my Polish P83. And then some wall art for the studio wall here. We've got the zombie blade. Ooh. And then as you can see in this picture here, and we come back and I got a bath lift. So another piece of wall art for the wall back here. Anyway, to talk a little bit about the show, the prices were a little high. Traffic was down, but I understand the fall show is always a little bit down traffic-wise, simply because they always have it the first week in the deer season. So they lose a lot of those hunters that are out there in the field instead of going to a gun show. Now, I would recommend that if you ever get a chance to go to Tulsa during one of these shows, make the trip. I mean, it's 11 acres under one roof. You'd be surprised at all the kind of stuff that you can feel there. Now, if you're going there thinking, oh, I'm going there, I'm going to buy that Glock 19, I'm going to find me a deal on that, we're going to, and take it home, stay home, really. You find one on a private table that the guy's selling it real inexpensive, but, that's the kind of stuff you're better to staying home, especially if you're not an in-state resident. That modern stuff. If you're in state, that's fine. Out of state, you're probably not going to find that deal not good enough that it's going to also pay for the shipping and the transfer fee on the other end. Now, they do have a lot of tables there that are private sellers. Where you're going to find stuff in this show that you might be interested, maybe Grandpa showed you how to shoot on a .22 rifle, and Grandpa didn't give it to you when he passed away. It ended up with your broke ass cousin, and he's he won't give it to anybody. He took it, and you've really wanted that. I mean, that was just special to you. You can probably go to that show and find that exact rifle and bring it home and have something that you learn to shoot on. Maybe it's not Grandpa's, but that sentimental value is there with it. The gun snob likes his third generation Smith & Wesson semi-automatics. Quite a few of those there. That's not something you're necessarily going to maybe find at your local gun store. So the oddball stuff, the stuff that you're interested in, maybe not that you're maybe not going to find at your local store. The other thing, if you're into ARs, and a lot of people are, there are several AR options there. So if you've been looking at a Black Rain Ordnance, Black Rain Ordnance was there at the show, so they were able to. You're able to go and look at it and see whether it's really what you like, if the quality is what you want. Maybe you find a paint scheme on one that you like. So those things are available. So you're probably not going to get the best deal maybe on it as you could if you try to order it from home, but you're still talking transfers and transfer fees. And you might, I don't know if they have an FFL there where they can actually transfer it and sell it to you at the show. Like I said, I had one of the people I went with bought a 410 shotgun from a Illinois vendor, and he had to take it back to Illinois so that he could ship it to Iowa. So you're going to have those things just depends on the vendor, but you've got plenty of private tables there that you can do business with. There's a lot of guys there selling antique. This one doesn't require a background check and stuff because it was made prior to 1899. So this is going to be a really fun revolver to go over. I've been looking on YouTube, and I haven't seen a whole lot of Mark 1s, and nobody's really gone over a whole lot of Mark 1s, and this will be a good one to really showcase on YouTube. So we will get back to this one. But I just thought, as you see, we've rolled some footage or some photos of the show. A lot of different things there that you may be interested in. All kinds of firearm related stuff. If you're looking for gear, cases, like I said, I found some ammo. Now, I think the prices were, there's some guys out there, the prices were high on some of the milsurp. World War II milsurp right now, it's just going through the roof. As that stuff ages and starts to get closer and closer to that 100 years old, it's really going to skyrocket in price. I think some of these guys may have been trying to recoup some revenue from last year, since they didn't have either show last year. Some of them are kind of aging out. I know where I got this ammo, the sad part is he's not going to be there next year. He retires in January. January is their last show. So, the guy that I got this oddball ammo from, he won't be there. But I'm really hoping that somebody else fills his niche and has that stuff available. But right now, his big complaint was that he canceled all his brass orders because he wasn't getting any brass anyway. But anyway, this is 45 Alpha Charlie Papa channel. I just thought we'd talk a little bit about the Tulsa Wanemacher Gun Show. Thanks for watching, and I am out.